Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com with another quick weekly recap of MMO news and announcements for the week ending October 14th, 2012. And as you can see from the video playing in the background, the first piece of news we'll take a look at this week has to do with Arctic Combat from WebZen. And the news is that October 10th, WebZen announced that the second round of closed beta testing for Arctic Combat officially began. Arctic Combat, as you can obviously see, is a modern day tactical shooter. This time around, you actually do need a closed beta key to participate, but anybody can get one from MMOHut.com or any other MMORPG website. The beta began on October 10th and is set to end on the 21st. Open beta should follow shortly afterwards, but no official word on that quite yet. A bit odd though that there's been such a long delay between closed beta 1 and closed beta 2. Hopefully there's no huge delay going into open beta. And moving right along, October 10th, Mu Online, yes, Mu Online, the old school Diablo-esque MMORPG from WebZen, launched the Mu X700 update, which increased the game's level cap from 700 to 702, and added new socketed weapons and item sets for each race. The game's user interface has also been redesigned based on player feedback, and Mu Online is definitely one of the older MMORPGs out there, and as you can see quickly by the game's graphics, but it's still somewhat popular. Visually speaking, it looks a lot like Diablo 1 actually, but with a level cap of 702, there's a ton of grinding to keep players busy. And the game actually released back in 2003, making it one of the older free-to-play MMORPGs. Next up, on October 11th, Darkblood from Outspark released the Cave of the Abyss update, which, as you probably guessed, adds a new Cave of the Abyss Asura dungeon to the game for players level 30+, and players who achieve a top rank in the new dungeon rank system also get bonus rewards. Also included in the update is a new event quest. Darkblood, as you can clearly see, looks and plays a lot like Nexon's popular arcade brawler Dungeon Fighter Online. Up next, also on October 11th, Perfect World Entertainment announced the release date for War of the Immortals Titan's Fury, the next major update for the game. The update is set to launch October 30th, and players will be able to battle against the Titans in new zones. The update also includes special new instances, new pets, and plenty of new equipment, and new quests to complete. New daily events are also coming with the Titan's Fury launch on October 30th. Next up, Killer Comma revealed a new update for Elsword's Dungeons, Henry's Time and Space, and Pet System. It's not a huge update as it only addresses one dungeon and the game's pet system, but the update revamps the flow of the dungeon by adding randomized elite fights and branching paths to keep players on their toes. A variety of new bosses have also been added to the dungeon as well. Players can also now access the dungeon without having a special key for each attempt, so it should be easier to access. Elsword's pet system has also been tweaked to make it easier to level up pets and customize their personalities. Each pet has been given buffs and increased special abilities to make them more useful in battle. Next and last bit of news this week is a small update for Night Age from Joymax. On October 12th, Night Age unveiled an update that's set to launch sometime next week, which will add Siege Warfare to the game. Siege Warfare is a colossal PvP battle between guilds as they battle to take control of the castle. The Siege Warfare skirmishes are set to take place once a week on Sunday, and whichever guild wins the battle becomes Lords of Tentacle Castle, where all guild members get access to a special NPC merchant which sells high-level gear, plus whoever controls the castle can set tax rates across all the areas in Night Age. And again, this update is set to launch sometime next week. Well, that's it for MMO news, but as for games coming soon, we have two games to look at. Mech Warrior Online from Piranha Games set to launch into open beta testing on October 16th. The game is built on CryEngine 3 and was developed by a Western game studio, a Canadian studio to be precise. And the game was originally announced years ago with the first trailer being launched back in 2009. And it looks like the game is finally about to release. With the launch of open beta in the next few days, anyone will be able to try the game out. Tons of updates are still in store for Mech Warrior Online. Developers have already admitted that the game is still missing a lot of features, but those will be added to the game after open beta launches and in the coming months. And again, open beta is set to begin on October 16th. The next and last game coming soon is Raiderz, which is set to begin its open beta testing phase on October 24th. The 3D action MMORPG from Perfect World is finally launching. As I said before, Raiderz was originally announced many years ago, back when MMOHut still had its own global gun servers. Also, on the Raiderz front, Raiderz did a stress test on October 12th, which means the game was open to just about anybody for that one day, for everyone to simply try the game out, to see if the servers can handle a large player base or not. And with the stress test now out of the way, open beta is just around the corner. Anyway guys, that's it for my news and announcements of the week ending October 14th, 2012. The League of Legends World Championships actually just ended too. I don't want to talk too much about that in case you didn't see the games yet. The winning team did walk away with a cool $1 million though. Anyway, if you do want to read about or learn more about any news mentioned in this video, simply head over to MMOHut.com/news. And if you want to discuss anything in this video, simply head over to MMOHut.com/forums. Anyway guys, this is Omer signing off.